Hello, welcome back. We are here with Spikevegeta and Nuclear Reaction for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer race. Take it away.
Yay! Thank you so much for having us. I know we're both very excited to be here to show off some cooperative play in the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer. We'll jump in here pretty soon, but I guess, Nukes, do you want to explain the basis of what this is and what we're trying to accomplish today?
Real quick, I just want to get the file names and then we can...
Oh, yes, let's do a cutoff right now. So whatever the top two are, we'll go put those in.
All right, so the top two file names are... Ooh, sorry, there was a very close fight for second place. But the number one file name is Sanic. Okay. And in number two, beating out Kittymon by less than $2 is My Dude in all caps.
My Dude.
Very close race considering the totals are $540.04 and $541.99.
Wow.
Very close second.
All right, Kittymon's gonna have to take the rare L on that, but that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
Is Sanic all under lowercase?
Capital S, lowercase A-N-I-C.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for that. All right. Sanic, let's go.
All right, let me get my notepad up. But yeah, I know we've had a lot of awesome races just now. Spike and I are actually going to be doing a co-op here. We're not the AA batteries, but we're pretty, you know, we've got a good flow together, I hope. Yeah. And we're going to be working together to both beat any 5 dungeons. They don't have to be the same dungeons, but we each do have to beat 5 dungeons. Get to Ganon and defeat Ganon. So we're going to work together and share information. We're going to kind of split up what we're doing in the randomizer and try to beat this as fast as we can. So Spike, if you're ready, I'll go ahead and count us down to start.
All right. Sure. Let's go for it.
All right. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so let's see what our starting spawn is. We are here.
All right, I'm getting the song. I don't know about you. So for those of you who have never seen this before, this is Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Essentially, it takes Ocarina of Time and it sloops all of the items around, as well as the songs and the dungeon rewards. So our goal is to get enough items to beat any 5 dungeons. We also will need, no matter what, the bow, light arrows, and magic, because those are all required to defeat Ganon. And yeah, we're going to be sharing the information here to just try to go as fast. Trying to get this jump here. I don't know if Spike's doing the same thing.
I had to take a couple of cracks at it. I'll let you know the hints, but Skull Mask is a bow. Frogs 2 is a 5-pack of bomb chews. So you're going to be seeing us reading those hint stones, chat. They give us hints in the scene. Minuet is vanilla. Okay.
All right. Well, that's still fine because that helps us move around. Definitely something we're going to be trying to go for here is songs in the beginning, because songs just help move us around here.
I'm playing Serenade. I'm going to go read the hint stones and check the South Hyrule Grotto. If you want to check, like, Mitos and everything. Yeah,
I'll check Mitos and probably head up to Kakariko.
Yep, that's great. I like that game plan. So, obviously, this being a co-op, communication is key. We're constantly sharing information about where stuff is, what our hint stones say, what dungeons lead to what areas. Deku Tree is on the path of the Water Temple.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll explain that here in just a second. This is quite a bit of information that always comes in right at the start.
Another thing we shuffled around here is the dungeon entrances.
Right, also reading this.
The entrance to Jabu Jabu leads to bottom of the well.
Jabu leads to well. Water is vanilla. I just read a hint stone for it.
Well, there's one of the ice traps y'all paid for.
Yeah, there are a lot of them, so thank you all for getting that in there.
Yes.
Well, water is water.
Mido's house had 2 ice traps if you want to grab those.
Nice, all right, I am on my way. 30 is also dead.
With these settings, Deku Tree is open, so I could head there as adult.
Yep, that's good.
Right.
You can read the 2 hint stones around that. Alright, so Skull Mask is a bow. Rarely do we do Skull Mask, but knowing it's one of our 100% required items. Now, we might not do it anyways, because there are actually 3, all these different items, like a bomb bag, a bow, slingshot, any of them that have higher upgrades to them, like bigger bomb bags, quiver upgrades, stuff like that. That makes it to where there's actually 3 instances of each of those items in the game. So, a bow is not 100% unique, but the one bow we know is there could be locking access to the other bows. Oh, I'm trying to pick up a bush. What's up?
The Prelude check is Requiem.
Prelude is Requiem. Okay.
Which that's important because that helps us get out to the desert. Could be required for the child Link to need that song. Malon's obstacle course is nothing. Which, I forgot to turn that off, so that's good.
We always forget it and it never burns us, that's fine.
Alright, inside the Deku Tree is Jabu Jabu.
Okay, so we find a boomerang, that's a dungeon we can beat. Then I think with that, yeah, so you said nothing was in Mido's house that I need to get?
2 ice traps.
Oh, okay, I'm on my way. So if you're already making your way over to Kakariko, maybe I'll go up Zora's River. Okay, there's 1 ice trap, 1 down, okay. We don't have to pick these up, chat, but it's much funnier this way. Alright, I found both of them. What was in the other one? I want to know now. Can you show me?
Are you at Mido's house getting the ice traps?
Yeah. I thought that was the goal.
I thought those were other ones.
No.
Spike is trying to delay the marathon even more. All
right. No.
Nah.
Okay, so it sounds like now we're going to be splintering off our next 2 areas. Oh, Gerudo Valley was barren, by the way.
Okay, Gerudo Valley is barren. Good to
know.
One of
our 3 hints. So yeah, we're basically just right now thinking, okay, what can we get with what little we have? Which right now we have nothing.
We have nothing right now.
I found magic in the open grotto, and that's it. Which magic is required, but doesn't get us. We have nothing to use.
The open grotto in Zora's River.
In the Hyrule Field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're explaining a lot. We're explaining a lot. But okay, yeah, and like you saw back there with nukes, all of the dungeons lead to different stuff within each of them. What is that? That is a slingshot. Ooh. I haven't done this in a while. I can give it a shot. Let me see here. There is a method for this, but it's pretty difficult.
Alright, I am buying a shield. Which is pretty important here because that helps us do power crouch stabs, which is something you're going to see us do a lot with our combat later on. But you can only use power crouch stabs if you have a shield. That's just going to make our fights go faster.
I'm going to like to try and not die here, although the ice trap could take me down. There is a glitchless jump that we can utilize to get to that item. There is maybe a slingshot in that first heart piece in Zora's River. And we can come back for it if we need to. Once again, Gerudo Valley is banned. And then after this, we're probably both heading child. So yeah, big items that we're looking for here early on that generally lead to a lot of checks. Hookshot is very, very good. GTG leads to Deku.
Okay.
So that's actually going to be a forced adult Deku. Which is a little interesting.
Oh, I thought you meant that... Do you mean that that's passive, or is that is?
It is, yeah.
Okay, you need to be.
GTG,
I need you to be clear about that when you communicate that with me, because
my bad.
The way you worded that made it sound like yeah.
It can be crossover. Back of the graveyard. Shadow Temple is DC. Yep. However, should I just get
Song of Time from the Windmill?
Okay.
Which is probably our least favorite song here. Doesn't really do much.
Shadow equals DC. DC is a very good dungeon for us to find in addition to the Deku Tree. They can both be very quick. Again, our goal for this, everyone, is that we each want to be able to complete any 5 dungeons in the game. That will spawn the Rainbow Bridge to get into Ganon's castle.
Impa's cow has a scale.
Ooh, I'm gonna come get that then.
Yeah, scale is helpful because it helps us move around a lot faster. Being able to dive to get into some of the entrances. It could save us time later on, especially getting it as early on as now.
Yeah.
We'll save some time throughout the run.
So I'm just getting Song of Time. I'll buy a shield while I'm here, because we buy shields in this family. And the scale, that's all I'm getting so far.
I got a Goron bracelet in the shield grave.
Okay, I'm gonna keep following you.
That definitely is helpful. I'm gonna do a little trick here to peek and see what's in the chest up here. Looks like that's a bomb bag. Interesting.
Ooh, okay.
Bomb bag in the graveyard chest, or crate. Now we are gonna need beans for that, and beans are shuffled, so not gonna be the easiest. Also here is racing my dude Dante. A nice quality of life that is part of Ocarina of Time Randomizer is that they take the mini-games and make them faster by making it so you only have to do mini-games twice if you hit the higher requirement right away. So with Dante's race, you get a prize for beating him the first time, and then a prize for, or not beating him, getting to the end the first time, and then a prize for if you get to the end under 1 minute. However, if the first time you go through on Randomizer, you get below a minute, you get to skip both prizes, so you don't have to do the race twice. It's just it's a nice quality of life.
I'm falling over to get that strength, and then I will probably go child? Unless you're telling me the race has something, so... other stuff to explain about the randomizer real quick is that we're bringing up, like, hey, this area is dead, or it's
nothing in the race, Spike. Sorry, just want to cut in and let you know.
Yeah, thank you. That means we read a hint that told us Gerudo Valley was a foolish area, as a foolish choice. Therefore, nothing is there that can give us any sort of progression towards beating the seed or even just getting checks. Yeah, none of that would be required.
Alright, I'm gonna head up to DMT, Death Mountain Trail, and I'm gonna check and see what's in the Dodongo's Cavern entrance here.
Yep.
There's another one, chat.
Dude's finding all the ice traps. I voluntarily went to pick them up.
I got tempted by the heart piece. I thought it was gonna be some love.
We also brought up, so in addition to the dungeons are shuffled, something else Nukes and I have to interpret this entire time was we read a hintstone back there. I think we've only read one of them. There are 5 total in the game in any given seed. Deku Tree is on the path of defeating Morpha. Morpha is the boss of the Water Temple. Therefore, there is something in the Deku Tree that will help us get to and or beat Morpha. So we can help use those hints to kind of determine, all right, there's something in Deku Tree. It might be something super straightforward, just a hook shot's there, the iron boots are there, you know, your standard stuff. Could be something that helps you get to those items, so on and so forth. So, a lot of ways we can interpret those throughout it, but it's really just a big puzzle we're completing.
So Dodongo's Cavern is forest. So with the Song of Time and with strength, can actually do a chunk of this dungeon. I'm gonna go. It's not pretty to be here right now, but since we have access, I'm going to go ahead and start doing some checks here.
The graveyard is on the path of fire, and burning Kakariko leads you to ZL, of which we have a third of that right now. Zelda's Lullaby, a very powerful song, locks many parts of this game. So let's get some info. Which medallions would we need for that? We're just gonna update the tracker real quick, so you guys can know.
Why is that not working? Game! Slip, slop, slopping right off the tree. See, normally you come in here with a hook shot, you just hook shot that chest, but Link is not good. He's not Tarzan, per se.
Good.
He's not really good at jumping tree to tree, you know?
He's just not very good.
I mean, thankfully he hasn't, like, broken his legs the time he's fallen off here, but...
Yeah. What a monster.
There we go, Link. Alright.
Yeah, you also said Prelude leads to Requiem earlier. Let me write that down. The beginning of a co-op seed is so much information right at once.
Alright, something we're gonna see here is, how powerful Deku Nuts are. If you played this, casually, you probably got Deku Nuts in the beginning and were like, this is useless. Why would I use this? Little did you know that they are super useful for a lot of combat here. I'm also going to start doing a power crouch stab. So this room right here, I'm going to use a Deku Nut right away to stun both of these. Jump Slash is most powerful. Then we're going to use crouch stabs. And because the devs of this game did not give a damage value to this crouch stab move, it just uses whatever the damage value of the last move you did was. So in Ocarina of Time, Jump Slashes with whatever weapon you're using is going to be the highest damage move you can do. And you can just stab really quick instead of doing a jump. And it just lets you output a lot more damage quickly. Take care in that room. Got our first key.
Nice. Yeah, it kind of inherently breaks the balance of the Jump Slash. The Jump Slash is your most powerful swing, but it takes a second for it to come out every time. A lot of enemies won't exactly just let you Jump Slash, reset up, Jump Slash again. But now we can do it. Pick up some skulls along the way. The Skulltulas, the rewards you get from saving the Skulltula house family can also give you checks. Obviously, it can take a little bit of time to pick up 10, 20, and 30, respectively. You can have up to 50 give you checks. For the purpose of the marathon today, we're only having up to 30 give us checks. And 30, we've already read a hint, is nothing. So the most we'll have to collect today is 20. I'm back walking my way over, kind of doing the standard child opening route here. Gonna go over to Lon Lon Ranch, pick up 2 more checks here from talking to Talon, checking the back, and then talking to Malin to see which song she has. All 12 songs in the game are shuffled up within their own pool. So
I just did a neat little setup there. Normally you can't reach this area without a bow, but I did a little ricochet with my sword to get here earlier. And you might be wondering off of that, what's allowed and what's not allowed, because I did a nice little trick there, but like you're probably wondering, Nuke, Spike, can't you just like use such and such glitch and such glitch and just go through everything? Spike, do you want to kind of explain how that works here in Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, so obviously Ocarina of Time, anybody who's ever watched speedruns of it, this game is, to say the least, extremely busted. There are glitches and tricks to where you can beat this game in 4 minutes. For the purpose of a randomizer, that would, in a way, almost kind of remove the point of the whole thing. We don't have to fight anything, we just go to the end. So we're using a rule set that kind of most popular is known as the standard or accessible rule set, where if there are tricks that are easier than the glitchless variants, then they are allowed. You're not going to see many things that really constitute as glitches or not. But so you're mostly going to see a glitchless rule case or a showcase here of Ocarina of Time. It's just to give more value and more power to the items themselves that we're trying to find and put the puzzle together for. All right, this could be a real Goron tunic. Nocturne of Shadow is on Malin to note. So as soon as we can find Din's Fire, that actually gets us into Dodongo's Cavern. Okay, and the Goron tunic is back here. Alright, so we checked Epona's Song location, got the Nocturne of Shadow, and I actually just wanted to transition to night real quick. Because it's about to do that, I'm going to come over to this island, take out this skull, and then I am going to check off on a rather slow check. Just could have done this with Richard as well, but that's fine.
Alright, I'm finding all the keys in Forest, so got some good info for later, but unfortunately no progression so far in here. Forest kind of lends itself to usually being a dungeon we do on these settings, though. Since you definitely need a bow, as we said earlier, to finish the seed. And you usually end up getting a hook shot because it locks behind so many dungeons. And strength, usually come across as strength, which are the only things you really need to get through the Forest Temple.
Yeah, there is the potential if we get that bow off Skull Mask, we could just be able to beat that dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one check that is inherently like a hook shot locked. Again, we'll see what happens. We'll see what items we find along the way.
Speaking of things that have been beaten, do we have time to read off a couple donations?
Oh, please do.
Yes, go for it.
We just broke the $7,000 total mark, and our next goal is going to be all the way up at 10K, considering the fact that we have just about a day and 7 hours left. I believe we should absolutely hit that.
Yes.
And this total comes from very many kind donations. First of all, we have a $25.04 donation from Anonymous. Thank you. Followed by a $1.96 donation from Anonymous as well, saying, "You're all going to bankrupt me trying to keep these numbers around." A $20 donation from Myrtle the Turtle, saying, "Can we get a $5 hype train for an awesome run during an incredible marathon for a phenomenal cause?" I think so. And Danger Diamonds followed it up immediately with their contribution to the $5 train, saying, "$5 train, choo-choo." We then have a $128.69 donation from Mukomo, saying, "It had to happen, I had to do it. Nice, nice, nice for our nice, nice, nice runs and hosts." And it was broken less than a second later by Anonymous with a $15 donation with no comment. Thank you for that, even if it was a very fleeting nice, nice, nice. We then had a $12 donation from the Sound Defense, followed by a $20 donation from Sugar Scraps, which both collectively put us over the $7,000 mark. And finally, I would like to reread the message from a previous donation because they did want me to read it during your run. This is a donation that came in from Edward. It was a very hefty $200 donation that said, "GL Nukes and Spike on the co-op. Certainly don't give each other hints towards ice traps. But thank you both for being such great entertainment over the past few years."
Thank you, Edward, and thank you everyone else for all your generosity. Again, the Trevor Project is absolutely a fantastic charity, and definitely appreciate everyone who's been able to help contribute to that.
So, in that time, I dropped off the Keaton mask because I am hard assuming we're going to be getting this, bow. OOT leads to Bolero.
Okay, that's good to know. Alright, Spike, I went all the way to the Stalfos in the Forest Temple because I'm just going.
Yeah, I think
I can do here. And it's just a piece of heart.
Okay. Honestly, I think that's fine. That's a dungeon we're very likely going to do.
Yeah.
Big info I found along the way. Again, Nocturne of Shadow is on Malin. Epona's song is on Saria's song.
All right.
Epona's can be really valuable because that gets us out to the desert. It's our only desert access, which is the Deku tree, to note.
Yes, so we are going to want to get out there. We also have turned on for this cow sanity.
Yes.
Which is a setting where Epona's song, you can play that to the cows and they give you items. Normally in the vanilla game, if you play Epona's song to the cows and you have an empty bottle, they give you some milk. But instead, these cows have items in their udders, so very helpful. It's very, very just convenient for us sometimes.
If you want double defense, it's on Ocarina Memory Game. Double defense can actually be really nice in co-op.
Yeah. Oh, but that check is so long.
Yeah. It's like 45 seconds. Yeah.
Spike, I'm going child here because I don't have much else to do here, and I definitely want to get that bow.
Yep, I think that's good.
Can you give me a rundown, maybe, what you have and haven't done?
Yeah, so I did Dompe and the Skull, so you don't have to do the child archery. Basically, just go over, get the Goron Tunic in the back of Lon plus Nocturne. Don't talk to Talon, he gives you a nice trap. You can minuet to go to Saria's song and get Epona's.
Did you check Richard?
I have not checked Richard.
Okay,
So
I'm making it. I just wanted to know because I'm going to make it nighttime. If you go right here into the Ganon's castle before you go to the Temple of Time, it sets your time of day to night, which can be convenient for certain checks like Richard the dog.
I'm also going to check where our child spawn is. It is also completely, again, it's randomizer chat. Everything's randomized, except for the water temple. It's vanilla. It is random where adult and child spawn. A child spawns in Lon.
Spike, did you check the medallions so we know what we have to do for the songs here?
Yes, I've got the info. You need to be Deku and Fire. Yeah.
Deku and Fire for the two?
Yeah, Deku and Fire to get the rest of the medallions. Actually, let's...
Oh, I shouldn't have made it night because now I can't get the Keaton mask. Oh, heck. We'll make it work.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm trying to figure out how to just waste some time a day. This is where Sun Song is really, really powerful, chat.
Have you gone down to Lake Hylia yet, or to Zora's Domain?
I have not. I probably should have just done that. I'm gonna check.
I was gonna warp out of Castletown to go to Lake Hylia.
Okay. I am basically just trying to route in getting the bow. I'm coming over here. Oh, I can't do this right now. I need to go through the scale location. Okay, well, I'm gonna get this skull. And then I'm going to serenade.
Alright, Richard just gave me $50. But you know what? That's a good reward for a child bringing a lost dog home. I think that's appropriate.
Pretty good value.
You know? Alright, so now I am in Lake Hylia, so I'll check what that underwater bottle is.
You check that. I'm gonna go check child fishing because I basically had to come over here to waste time a day.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna actually then head up. I wanted to go to that open grotto in Hyrule Field because I definitely need to get that magic.
Yeah.
That's just a piece of heart.
Yeah, if we get the bow, we could actually go adult and then go Deku Tree if we wanted to.
Yeah, I might get that bow and
maybe go back
go
to
finish up Forest Temple for you, so that way, you know, that's done and you can know which checks you have to get in the Forest Temple, because that could be one of our 5 dungeons. So again, our ultimate goal here for anyone who maybe is just now tuning in is we have to beat any 5 dungeons that will spawn the bridge to Ganon's castle, and we have to go up to Ganon and use the bow, light arrows, and magic to defeat Ganon.
We must destroy it.
Because this isn't the basketball timeline. This is, you know...
Everyone who calls it the basketball timeline, you're immediately... Which is good, you're my wife. But you're immediately my best friend. My God. Alright, checking child fishing. The fishing checks do in fact suck. They are quite slow, but... it's just a piece of heart. Okay.
Alright. I was gonna go into Zora's domain, but...
I mean, neither of us have checked that.
Yeah, I need to... okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can check that. I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go get the skull mask. I'm gonna turn that in. I'm gonna go get the slingshot. Check down on that in Target in the Woods. We're basically just trying to not leave too much behind, chat. You know what? If you do Zora's Domain, I'll run you a deal, honey. I'll go do chickens.
Alright, well, I'm headed right into there right now, so I guess you're signed up for chickens.
I'm signed up for the little chickadees.
So this is the really nice thing about co-op Ocarina of Time Rando is you end up finding yourself being able to do some of these checks that you'd probably put off if you were playing the game by yourself because they take longer, but because you know you're splitting this up with someone else, you could just be you can be a lot more thorough. You finish things way faster.
I'm just gonna stop in here and buy just a few more sticks. I promise I did not.
Sacred Forest Meadow is path to Baronade, so
SFM.
that boomerang is probably in the Wolfos Grotto. Because we know we already have access to Jabu Jabu.
Yeah, SFM also gave us Nocturne, which gets us into DC.
That is important. Yeah, so it could be in there as well. That is a good thing to note.
Did you read the hint stones up at Hyrule Castle?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna read this one real quick just because I'm right here. So now I've got Skull Mask. Let's go turn that in. Alright. And we didn't need to read it. Okay. Oh, I want to go... Okay, so you're doing... Yeah, so I'm going to quote-unquote follow you over there. I'll also check the bean salesman. I'll get the slingshot. Then I'll go to the woods, get the bow, check target in the woods. That's the game plan, chat. Get a lot of it.
I thought you were doing chickens.
Oh,
you need a deal here. You need to go do chickens.
I'm going, I forgot.
I'm going to make a deal, and then you don't do your half of the deal.
I'm going. I promise I forgot. There's no bit of me. So chickens, chat.
I remember this.
Just think about chickens. They're long. They take a while. We're going to do them right now.
Chickens don't look very long.
The long chicken sandwich? Talking about the long chicken sandwich here? Anyways, chat. 7 of these suckers, we gotta get them all in the pen. And then Anju, she's allergic to chickens, which is kind of weird for the job that she went into, the career path.
How do I keep getting the ice traps? Who did this?
The only 2 I have seen are the 2 you sent, or you didn't even send me. I voluntarily went to go pick up. But yeah, this is a longer check in the game. It takes a good minute and a half or so to go around and pick up all 7 of them with good routing.
Real quick, you did Zora's River, right?
Yeah, so the only thing that might be there is the slingshot on the first heart piece.
Did you check slingshot in the woods?
I have not picked that. I'm going to get that slingshot soon. Oh. I was there as an adult. I wasn't able to get it.
So you haven't checked the beans then?
Yes, that as well. Or frogs in the rain.
Well, we don't have that song.
Yep. Also, so the game will actually remember that those chickens are in the pen unless something changed. I'm sorry. Well, let's check. What's on 10 skulls? What's up, man? I saved your life. What are you going to give me in return?
You already have 10 skulls. Did you get frozen finally?
I got frozen. Oh, I've been frozen twice because Talon's chickens. All this chicken-related stuff, it's freezing me, man.
Alright, Mr. Bean Man.
Hey, Mr. Bean Man.
Oh, he ripped me off.
What do you do?
He gave me $5 for $60.
Wow, that is a deal. You believe they're running deals constantly in Zooter, chat? By the way, chat, there are a lot of people that hate that we call it Zooter, but we love it.
Ooh,
we're recruiting all of you to call it Zooter.
what? Since when?
Oh, there are people in the community who hate it. They hate it. I love it. Zooter Tooter, baby. Oh my gosh, this chicken's going on a journey. You'll also learn that chickens have terrible hitboxes. If you're right on top of them, you can't pick them up. If they're a mile away, you can pick them
I got
up.
the slingshot, and I'm going to go get the Sarius check right now, so...
Yay.
I will go check slingshot in the woods. Is that the only thing you did not get in Lost Woods?
Yeah, it's that. Again, Ocarina memory game if you want. Double defense. And then again, there's Skull Mask as well.
Do you mind if I read off a couple donations
Oh,
quickly?
please. Literally anytime. We're just messing around. Go for
Sure.
it.
Okay, so we have actually 2 separate entries into the hype train. We have a $5 donation from Shy Gal who says choo choo, and another $5 from Your Friendly Reminder who says stay safe, do some stretching, do some hydrating, and enjoy the stream. Late German greetings with hearts. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
$371 out of the 500 towards the Antechamber any percent run, and there is a couple of bid wars going on that I would like to highlight, including a new one for Nintendogs plus cats. You get to name the dog. So there are 4 dog options you can pick. John Wada, who currently has 0, Becky with $5, Knack with 0, and 32 for Scoobert. I think Scoobert might be a winner name here, folks. But if you really would prefer a name besides the Lord and Savior Scoobert Dubert, please get those donations in. And again, in case I hadn't mentioned it earlier, we are going for our new donation goal of $10,000. So if you would like to help us meet that before the end of the marathon, that would be fantastic. That is more than 3 times what we thought we were going to get when this started, and I cannot explain how through the moon we all are for that. So thank you very much.
Alright, real quick, Spike, I got a Kokiri sword off of the slingshot minigame, so definitely not necessary. Did you check the Kokiri sword chest?
I did, and you can skip it. The Death Mountain Trail wall has the big Goron sword.
Okay. Wait, you got bombs?
I have a strength upgrade. I did the trick where you can blow it up with the plant bombs.
I didn't even know that was a trick, if I'm being honest.
Yo, learning new things.
I learn something new every day. Did you check the cows in Lon Lon? Because I think you went to Lon Lon first, right?
I have not. I have checked no cows.
Okay, I am going to do that because I went to the woods first, so I have a Epona song going in there, so we'll show everyone the power of the cows coming up here. And that also, to note, could actually be what is our boomerang here. Oh, my time of day is not looking good. Link, you gotta back walk faster.
Walk faster. Come stronger. Real quick, did you check the bean salesman as well?
Yep.
Okay.
He ripped me off, remember?
Ah! That was awful.
Alright, so we go play this little tune.
Oh my gosh.
Cow is gonna be so absolutely overjoyed that out of its udders is... Oh. That's not healthy.
That is not good. I mean, I need to get that checked out. Oh my god. Alright, can I get back adults before the drawbridge goes up? It's gonna be tight, chat. Oh no, chat. Oh no, chat. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon, you know, as it goes. Oh, go, 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 go. Get in there. Okay. Alright, so I got my bow off the skull mask. Chickens was nothing also, if we wanted to clarify that. So we're here in the, especially when it comes to Dungeonsanity, where we don't know what dungeons lead to other dungeons. A lot of time, this first hour is kind of the gathering phase of just trying to find items, figuring out what the progression is, and then hour 2 a lot of times is the attacking of the 5 dungeons. We got some good stuff though. We got strength upgrade. We got a bow. We got magic. I'm gonna go beat.
That's what I need to get a bow. Where's the save quit?
Save quit is Lon.
Okay. Oh, heck, I wish I'd known that earlier. I was trying to get to Lon in time and almost, now my time of day is a little hecked up, but that's okay.
That's okay. Okay, so I can't do anything else in Adult Lake Hylia, so I am going to call upon my horse. Which sounded way more epic than I thought when I was saying that. I will call upon my horse. We will make battle out to Garudal Valley, which is barren, but not necessarily the area beyond that. We're going to go try to beat our first dungeon.
Lens of truth from a cow.
Okay.
In the back of Lon. So I can check the treasure chest minigame with that.
Yep. Yeah, it'd be good to check down on that.
There's not really much use for that. For us who do this all the time, you typically learn how to get around the seed without a lens, so not super helpful for us, but
yeah. Did you get the Goron tunic that's in the back there?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, the Goron tunic is really nice to find. Obviously, anyone who's played Ocarina of Time, having the Goron tunic and the Zora tunic just removes the need to worry about having a lot of health so you can survive running around the fire and water temples.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to wait, unfortunately, for our time of day, though, here.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything else for me to do as a child. Besides, I need to get my bow, and unfortunately, I gotta wait for daytime so I can get back in there.
Have you got Nocturne? Have you...
Yes?
Yeah, I was trying to think of, like, something, but I was like, we just have to wait for it. We don't have a wallet or anything, so we can't buy explosives here. I guess I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go beat Deku Tree, and I'll do horseback archery. This is a cool trick that Nuke's actually taught me about, that for whatever reason, when it's nighttime, these guards just can't see. It is just the hardest time for them.
Yeah.
They are sleepy. They haven't had their morning coffee yet. And now
Stellar, this might be a good time for any messages you might have.
All right, sure thing. So we don't have any... Oh, never mind. We have...
Right on top.
Wow, okay, sweet. So we actually have... Oh my goodness. We have $10 donation from Earthbound Ian saying, shoutouts to 2 of my closest friends playing a great rando for a great cause. Good luck and much love to you both. We have $77 from Tobias G. Oh my goodness. Saying $77 in honor of Spike picking up all 7 chickens. We have $10 from Anonymous. Thank you very much. And another $10 from Anonymous. Thank you very much. And I would like to remind everybody donating through Tiltify that you can put your donation towards our lovely polls and donation targets. We are very close to meeting our Antechamber bonus run, just over $100 away from that. And again, we do have the polls going on for the Hylix 2 outfit choice and the dog name in Nintendogs Plus Cats. So please, please, please send your money over onto those if you would like to see them changed.
The lobby chest is boomerang. I just had to say that right afterwards. Thank you all so much for the donations. That is absolutely incredible. So we are in an interesting situation. So you think a bomb bag's in that crate in the graveyard?
Yes.
Okay.
Why? Do you not trust me?
No, I believe you.
Do you want to learn how to boomerang to get that bomb bag?
Oh no, what?
Oh god, no. Why would you do that? I bet you could do it. That'd be cool to
Learn live on stream?
Yeah, I think that would be really cool.
What do you think, chat? Should we do a learning session? This is how a lot of these like co-op and multi-worlds go, is you end up, hey, I know this, you want to trade this trick?
Yeah, because, so Boomerang's obviously very interesting. That's a second dungeon we can already do now. Because I can for sure beat Deku Tree here. We can definitely beat Jabu, which is in Deku. So we're going to beat Deku, then we're going to go to Deku to go to Jabu. Is everyone following me here? And we could get those bomb bags, or that bomb bag, and check like 400 more things in the sea. It could be cool. Because otherwise we'd have to find
unless I find out, I mean, I'm going to go a little bit of a different path than Spike here. Once I get my bow, I'm going to be going through the rest of Forest Temple and such, so if we do not find a bomb bag on our own path, we'll definitely learn that trick. And I think that's a good idea.
So one thing you'll notice, chat, is Adult Link, when he goes through the child dungeons, he can do a lot of skips by virtue of being tall. So right there, I was about to go over and like climb up the vines and everything, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm Shaquille O'Neal over here. I don't have to do this.
That's the, you know, it's his greatest superpower, probably.
All right, all that's been here so far is that boomerang on the lobby chest. Again, that's a double lockup of dungeons. Let me also take out these skulls down here while we're working on it. This will also get us the Forest Medallion, which actually leads to another song, which is the Requiem of Spirit. So I actually...
Yeah, then another song after that. 2 songs. So that burning Kakariko that has Zelda's Lullaby, you get that once you get the Forest, Fire, and Water Medallion. So Forest Medallion is a double header there.
Doing another cool trick there where, so that is, I believe that is in logic that the game can expect for you to do that right there. You backflip onto that chest, and then you utilize the bow to actually effectively give yourself fire arrows by shooting through the torch. Time for me to, in the Deku Tree, make 2 different basketball references, chat. I already talked about him, Shaquille O'Neal, and now 23 is number 1. So for whatever reason, Shigeru Miyamoto, big Michael Jordan fan. Dude, I have big Goron sword on Goma. Oh, this poor spider.
Poor Goma.
So I'm gonna
know what's coming.
So you might think, oh, how are you gonna be able to stun this without the slingshot? We don't need the slingshot. Deku Nut. Bam. Done. Alright. Because the big Goron sword takes that same crouch stab stuff that Nukes was talking about earlier and doubles it. So now when double slash with the big Goron sword, it's 8 damage. There's 4 fast sword. Crouch stabbing it. Sword on that side. It's 16 damage on jump. Knock it off in 2 seconds. Is that really the hammer? Oh my god.
Ooh.
Well?
That makes up for, you know, puts off getting that bomb bag a little bit.
Yes, so? Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Spike, apparently you're a robot.
Oh no, what did I do? Oh, sorry.
You have a robot voice right now.
Robot voice.
Is there something you want to tell me, Spike?
No, I didn't know I turned into a robot, my bad. But oh yeah, Megaton Hammer and Boomerang in the first and last checks there, and now I'm going up to Horseback Archery to check down on that. And then what do I want to do?
I'm heading to Forest Temple. I was gonna wait for time of day here to check for treasure in the game, but I don't want to that long. Is that agreeable?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Alright, so now I gotta do Horseback Archery. This has 2 rewards on it, just like the Dompe racing game that Nukes was talking about earlier, where normally you gotta do it 2 times. If you do well enough, They just give you both rewards right away. So I got 1,500 points. Which gives me 50 bucks. And an ice trap. Yay! I'm going to save quit. That's going to be the strat. I'm going to save quit.
Alright.
Forgive me, Requiem. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't know where fire is. So, it could be in spirit. Let's first up go check some bombable stuff in the Lost Woods and Sacred Forest Meadow. Oh.
Also, real quick, I know we have a bonus incentive coming up here. Stellar, how close are we to that?
So we are actually $123.31 away from that.
Definitely want to get those donations in for more content.
100%. Make this marathon last as long as possible, chat.
I mean, for a cause this nice,
Sacred Forest Meadow, Wolfos Grotto is nothing. So now the role I'm primarily going to take on, chat, is going around and checking all of these, what's supposed to be really explosive lock checks. The Megaton Hammer is one of my absolute favorite items in the game to find.
I got hover boots from Impa's Cow.
Ooh.
And I'm going to do adult archery here as well.
Yep. And then
but now alright, so what I'm gonna do, Spike, is I'm gonna go do Forest Temple, and then I can use that hover boots to go out to see what's in the Fire Temple. So
yeah, that's great.
That's good routing for me, and we can kind of split up what we're doing here.
Yep, I'm clearing out the Lost Woods. I am gonna go probably go down and just get those hovers as well. I'm gonna clear out the Boulder Maze in Goron City. We'll be good. We're having a good time. The sea just opened up, chat. Whoa! And then it closed back up. Ice trap. Oh, sweetness. Yay!
Yay! Twins!
Twinsies! That's so cute. All right.
Again, thank you everyone who helped to make that a thing. We can both be Han Solo together. It's great.
I love you. I know. So yeah, whenever you want, we could grab that bomb bag up there. It's gonna be great if it's a fake bomb bag. That was really more so what I meant. Because I was like, I believed nukes. I didn't know if I believed the game, if that was gonna be a real bomb bag or not.
It was the way you asked me though. It was like, do you really think that? Do you really think that? Alright, let's see if we're able to, so we could get, so kind of how Forest Temple works here, without a hook shot, is there is one chest that you can either enter from getting deep enough into the temple or by hook shotting it in the beginning. If that chest has a small key, you have to have a hook shot to finish the temple. If it doesn't have a small key, then we're able to finish the temple here without a hook shot. So, fingers crossed, we don't have to come back in here a third time.
Yeah. There's nothing else we can cover for that later. We have to. And we're trying, Nukes and I are definitely trying to play pretty thorough here. To find our items, make sure we're not going to miss some basic progression. Alright, I'm heading into Goron City to go clear it out.
Goron Seed?
Goron City.
Oh.
Did you already check the rolling Goron, kiddo?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I didn't want to deal with that with just strength earlier on.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. It's good. There's a lot of different ways to stop this kid and get his check. Bow, bomb bag, strength upgrade, any of those. But strength upgrade, definitely the most annoying. Another variation on the crouch stab here. Again, the little crouch stab in Ocarina of Time, for whatever reason, just wasn't given a damage value. So it remembers the last swing you did. Get a heart container. It's not terrible value in the left chest. What? Ice trap, better value. Oh yeah, we do have to remember the Deku Tree, either the boomerang or the Megaton Hammer is on the path of water. trying to very carefully get over here. Where are you at?
Where you at?
Oh no, I got punked, dude. Alright,
Where are you right now, Spike? I think I lost where you were.
I'm in Goron City. I am chasing this kid around. We're up to 14 skulls, so at most I have to collect 6 more. Every seed you do, you're gonna have different people take on different roles.
You know why you can't catch that Goron child?
Why not?
Because it's Sanic.
Oh, he is Sanic. Look at this little guy.
He's rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Gotta follow his rainbow, you know?
Yeah, man. You know what? If I was following a rainbow, I wouldn't stop him. Oh. Okay, that worked. Okay. We got him. He finally stopped for me. His rainbow. What's up, Sanic? I am Sanic. Oh. I know Sanic was the... Oh, the silver gauntlets.
Ooh.
He's got another
Oh, that's
strength.
convenient in Goron City there, too, because that will unlock more checks for Spike. Or, well, you have the hammer, so
Yeah,
I guess not really.
Actually, I lied.
It's sometimes hard when you're doing a co-op to remember what items your partner has that you might not have yet. So I just wanted to write down here, the Deku Tree, Goma has a hammer.
Yep.
And then the Goron has our Strength 2. I'm wondering if there's any other items I haven't written down here. I don't think so, though.
You got the rest of it? Saria's song is on Bolero, and the fire arrows are in the crater on the heart piece position.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Alright, let's check, chat, what is in the fire temple. It could be anything, chat, except the things we already found. I can't tell what's over there. I have no idea. I'll come out and check. Yeah, we already know where Deku is, we know where DC is, we know where Jabu is, Forest is. This could be Vanilla Fire, chat. It could be. I bet you it is. I'm calling my shots. Vanilla Fire right here. This is GTG. This is not fire. Okay. Alright, well, let's clear out a lot of this, then. Unfortunately, I don't have explosives. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go the opposite way around. Let me actually do this.
Alright, I got a Zora tunic in here.
Nice, nice.
I don't know if you care about that, but...
Ooh, without a bomb bag, this is actually going to be troublesome. There was... I don't have the video for it. Okay, sorry, what did you just call out? Because I was looking at... Okay.
Just the Zora tunic?
The Zora tunic, okay. Do I can just stick with a bomb bag later. There's one small key over there. GTG is an area, is the dungeon with a ton of checks in it. Most of it is logically hookshot locked, which is like the big item we're looking for. So fire led to GTG.
What was in the spirit temple, Spike?
It's a good question. I haven't been over there.
What? Why?
No, why not? I need to go back to the Temple of Time.
You were in the desert. Why are you going to my... I said I was going to go to Fire Temple and you came over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll leave.
Spike.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
Well, I was like, oh, I have the hovers. I'll go to Fire Temple.
Okay.
Was over in the desert, left the desert?
Well, I wanted to go get here. We're good. We're in there. We're in there like swimwear, chat. Okay, I got the thing. I just wanted to get the thing. All right. So I will leave now. I will go up and then I'll make my way downtown. I'll walk fast as you do.
What was in the Fire Temple?
GTG.
Okay.
So yeah, we don't know about ice. There's a lot of like goofy little tricks we could go for to get things out of logic. I don't know if we really need to because we have access to a lot of items. Yeah, again, we already have 2 strengths. We have a bow. If I had a bomb bag, that GTG would be super juicy. Utilizing the hover boots there in order to get across some of these gaps. I don't see a world where I end up having to do anything with that, but it's fine. Now we gotta see, I wasn't able to tell what item was in the wall right here.
It's okay, chat. I'm just gonna pop off and tell Spike that I found an item when it's an ice trap. Don't worry. I'm not mad at him.
Oh, that's the danger. She's not mad.
I'm not mad at Spike.
I think my brain was like... I think I was like...
Spike does this thing where I tell him I'm going to a place, and then he goes to the place, and...
I was like...
and
I'm very much like, okay, got it. Alright. Registered in my brain. I will never forget that, and then I immediately forget it. That's all going on. For sure. Kakariko is on the path of Deku. Oh, Furor's Wind? You shouldn't have. Okay, Furor's Wind is in the boulder at the top of Death Mountain Crater. Which is a very cool item. I can save where I was in a given dungeon and then warp right back to it. Alright, let's drop down. Let's read this sucker. See what you tell me. This exact same thing. Alright, cool.
Also, I just want to real quick, please don't make any jokes about Spike and I fighting or me kicking Spike out of the house. I really do not appreciate those jokes. That is definitely not our relationship. And I know it's supposed to be a joke, but it does upset me when that happens.
So I'm gonna come down here. So, yeah, I just need to go to Temple of Time. I need to go get... Oh, the boulder's coming for me! It's the Boulder of Destiny! Oh, that poor Tektite just got absolutely destroyed.
Nothing in the Forest Temple. This is what I get.
Were you able to at least get enough keys to get to the end?
Yep. Oh, I didn't fall down and grab the thing. That's an item. I just kept chugging along.
Fall down and grab the thing.
Yeah, the chest that I can't hookshot to.
Oh, chat.
Yeah, I'm fighting Phantom Ganon, but...
Oh, okay. So you can go back in if you wanted to.
Yeah, but that's a long trek for one check.
It is, in fact. Checking the Redead Grotto to see if this is gonna produce anything. Just a piece of heart. But we are a winner, chat. There's only one of those in the game. Treasure chest game. You hadn't checked treasure chest game yet, right?
No, because my time of day was, yeah.
I actually could force that right here, but I don't.
You have the lens?
I do not have the lens.
You do?
I don't. I could go get it. Should I go get it?
It's all the way in the back.
Oh, what a trick.
I mean, it's up to you. That seems kind of a little bit out of the way for just that, but...
You know what? We're gonna have a grand old time. We'll be fine. And then I'll get Requiem. I'll go check what's on Requiem. I'll go check what's in Spirit. And again, chat, we're the grand old time. Did I ever tell you that the Wasteland is barren?
What?
The Wasteland is barren.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
That was perfect timing. Got hit with the ice trap. I was like, I don't know if I gave her that info or not.
Did you get hit with an ice trap in, whatchamacallit? Wasteland?
I got hit.
Did you check the Wasteland?
No. I got hit by the Boulder of Destiny. No. You'll also find, chat, when you do randomizers, especially when you do co-ops, you have to name every check. That's the Boulder of Destiny. Why is it the Boulder of Destiny? Because there was a stretch of like 6 seeds I did like 2 years ago where it was an important item every single time.
All right, here's the deal. If I leave that chest, you know that's going to be a hook shot in there. So I'm going to go back, and it's going to be an ice trap, and it's going to be stream value.
I think that would logically have to be Hookshot 2 at that point. I don't think it logically expects you to do the hovers thing.
It's not a hovers thing, Spike. You go through the falling room. That's in logic to go grab that if you have all the keys. That's why I'm going back.
And now I know, chat. I'm in there. I know. God, I am trekking back here.
I have a long walk.
Long walk?
So I do not know the hovers trick.
Chad, I'm trying to make it back. Ugh. So at this point, I guess then, yeah, we can beat 3 dungeons. Forest, Jabu, Deku, all ours, the low price of nothing else. Is this the cow that has the lens?
We can buy Fire Temple. That would be cool.
That'd be very cool.
Maybe the spirit is the Fire Temple.
See? Alright, we got the lens.
You went and got the lens?
Oh, that's what we established. And we're like, it's up to you to go get it. It was out of its way. It's fine. We're coming in 3 hours under estimate. What's our estimate?
2.5 hours.
Hours underestimate, chat. Trust us. Or your pizza's free. Everyone's looking at our items and they're like, well, what's happening? Have they even started? Chat, I want y'all to know we're both doing great.
We finished like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the next run to get started, man.
Oh my gosh, I have to go through. Oh, goodness graciousness.
Oh no.
This is a lot more. This better be. Chat, I hope you pop off real big whatever this check is I'm doing. Which you know is going to be nothing at this point, but.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to just go.
I want everyone to hoop and holler.
Hoop and holler at the same time.
Hoop and holler.
Hoop and holler. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I was gonna say, if you want to do Deku, and I can get that as I'm going through. I can just cover for you.
I'm already almost there, Spike.
Well,
well,
now that you're 98%.
People are hooping and hollering. They're prepped. We're prepped to hoop and holler. We're not pulling out.
It's the chat's fault. You gotta see.
The chat needs this. I'm sorry.
The chat's crying.
I'm also like about to get it, so.
Yeah. I understand.
That was something you should have offered to me like 50 minutes ago.
Oh, my bad.
That's how long this is taking.
Alright, I'm doing treasure chest game. That was a trek to go get that stupid lens. And then I'm gonna go check with my child self. Gonna go check what's on right
here. We go.
Woo! Let's go! Rolling D.
That was for you, Chad. That was for you.
I can't believe it was an ice trap. I'm so happy, dude. I'm so happy. Yo, man, what you got on your treasure chest game? This dude has to be cold. He wears no clothes. Or at least not a shirt.
Gosh, all right. You checked the boulder maze?
Yes. Unless you want a heart container in the left chest, skip it. But again, the kid's got a strength.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
oh, I know. She knows, Jan.
I do know.
She wants to know. Can you show her?
Cutting in quickly for 2 $5 donations from Capitiano and Undwarak. Thank you very much for those. And we are $119 away from the anti-chamber bonus run. And while I have you here, Spike and Nukes, do you happen to know how many ice traps you've each opened?
Oh, gosh.
Fair enough. If you don't, I just figured I'd ask before I comb through the box, because we do have a prediction running.
Oh, okay. I would say I have opened 4, and Nukes has opened 40. That's what I would say.
Many.
She's unironically opened a bunch.
We got... Oh, goodness. I just got one. You don't know how many I've gotten.
I don't know.
Well, thank you anyway. And let's hope that number doesn't go up anymore, shall we?
Maybe that's what the people want. I think that's what the people want. I think they want ice traps forever. I'm going to just finish off the Skulltulas real quick.
Yes, please, because I've collected 1.
Oh, good. To note, a wallet is on treasure chest game.
Okay.
So I'm at 17, getting to 18 here because our spawn was in Lon. Then on Nocturne, I will check 19 and 20, and I was going to do something else. I was going to do the boomerang trick to get the bomb.
If we get that wallet, then we can buy shoes.
Yeah, and then you would be able to potentially just completely skip all that mess. Okay.
What mess?
Yeah, you could just skip having to get this bomb back. I'm a little ways away from being able to check bomb shoot bowling, obviously, but... Again, Dodongo's Cavern, which is a very quick dungeon, is right behind me, chat, but I can't look in there until I have Din's Fire. Where's Din's Fire? I don't know. It's pointing the randomizer, we're still looking.
Take a note of keys and GTG in case that becomes relevant here. Now you might be wondering, Nukes, you really need a hookshot to get through this. And my answer is no, I don't.
No, I don't care.
This room, normally you have to collect, well, you do, no matter what, have to collect all the silver rupees in here. There's one way up there that, you're gonna need a hookshot for, or so the game wants you to think.
Oh, honey, real quick, do you want a bomb bag before you go through there?
I'm already in here. Where did you find a bomb bag?
It's on the crate.
Anyways, I'm gonna let a hand grab me and pull me up here to hit the silver rupee. Oh yeah, I would want a bomb bag, wouldn't I?
If you got the
I'm nowhere near getting that bomb bag though, Spike.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I haven't been out to, yeah.
Do I have a... I can't get that one. I don't have the slingshot. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? I am going to be over here. I'm one Skulltula short, chat. I'm almost there. You get at least.
This is definitely going to be worth everything I just did. For one check. Gosh.
Yeah, we did do that trick back there, chat, to just give ourselves a bomb bag a little bit early. Alright, what's in Spirit? Spirit is vanilla. Spirit is Spirit.
Alright, then we gotta do this trick to get over the fire, because again, I don't have a hookshot to hookshot over this fire. Just do a little setup, back walk, da-na-na-na. We're here!
Yay!
And with the power of everything that I have, this is gonna be a bomb bag right here.
How fire
then we
temple
can
is big.
laugh at how powerful I am. Or maybe it's gonna be a hook shot.
Alright, let's do some child spirit.
Alright, come on, come on, come on, no ice trap! What was the key? Alright, that key is gonna be the power that I need.
I already checked the right side of the boulder maze. There was just a key over there.
There's just a key on the right side?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yep, this left side of the maze. Hook shot and bomb bag coming up right here. Definitely won't be an ice trap. No, that would... No. Get a couple chances here. Yes, send all the good vibes. Here we go. Check number 1. Key, all right. That's just another key. We can get a little bit deeper here. Get some more checks. All right, another key.
Oh my god, it just... The rabbit hole. We keep going down it. All right, that's 20 skulls for me. I really want this to work.
All right. That was a nice trap. Oh, please, game. Please.
Yeah.
Another key, and I can't go further.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'm headed out now to Deku Tree because I need to get that boomerang.
Child Spirit 1 is beans.
Child's what?
Child Spirit 1, which is Vanilla Spirit, has beans in the first check.
Oh, so I don't need to do the boomerang.
Yeah, and now you've got a bomb bag. If you want to, again, that boulder up there was Furor's Wind in Death Mountain Crater, if you want to drop that.
Well, I don't have a hammer or anything.
That's that.
Okay, where am I? Can you remind me where I'm getting hammer and where I'm getting Deku or boomerang from?
Yeah, hammer and boomerang are in Deku Tree out at GTG.
Okay, but what checks?
The lobby chest and on Goma.
Okay.
Oh, I should absolutely go do Jabu. What am I doing?
Yes, please do the dungeons.
Yeah. I'm gonna go do Jabu. I was like, what am I doing? This is an awkward one to route here and there. We just got our explodey boys. That's okay.
Yeah, these ones where you get either late explosives or late Zelda Lullaby, which are both things that are late in the seed, are very awkward to route. Because those are just both inherently a lot of checks for you.
I'm gonna go into Jabu, but I first just want to check if 20 is something we need if 20 is like a hook shot, we need nukes to be collecting those immediately. Although, to be honest, chat, the hour 15 mark, we're not theoretically far from Go Mode. We can definitely beat Forest, Deku, Jabu, and something else, right?
Yeah, if you could check that, please, before I go into Deku Tree, that would be really, really helpful.
Yeah, I am on my way. They can't stop me, chat. Oh, we also got Song of Storms out at Requiem, so I can check what's in the well. Yeah, so this was multiple leagues ago that we went to check it. Okay, you do not need skulls this seed.
Okay, good.
We're good.
I got one and one only.
The one to remember the seed by. Great.
Yeah, you needed, Requiem equals storms. I'll probably be kind of just backtracking over you. I'm assuming nothing in Gerudo Fortress. You checked the top and you checked the...
I actually didn't have hovers at that time, so you could check that if you want.
I'll go check the top then.
Yeah. And we were talking about stuff. Did you write down that fire was barren?
I never heard that. I missed that.
Yeah, so Fire, Gerudo Valley, and Wasteland. The scene we're playing with, there is like a specific amount of hints for each like type of hint that I can tell you. So once we've read a certain amount of hints, we know we're done. Ice Cavern, which we don't have a bottle. Okay. Bottom of the well leads to ice.
Okay.
So the only 2 dungeons left are forest and ice. Like the entrance.
We could use hovers to go and check what's an ice cavern.
Yeah, I could go over there and check
do that. Setup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Normally
we will
you
actually...
need Zelda's Lullaby to get in there, but there's a good chance that that could be Fire Temple. And that would be... Although there won't be any items in there, that's a 4th dungeon we can complete, which honestly would be fantastic.
Do you want to do Jabu then, or do you want me to go do Jabu?
I mean, I'm behind you right now, Spike. I'm just in the Deku tree, so I still got a bit to go until I'm even at that point.
Okay, so I should go do Jabu. Okay. Yeah, right now this seed is kind of a hard bottleneck, it looks like right there. The first thing that kind of had to be done in this seed is go get our bow so we can progress through Deku Tree and get the boomerang and the hammer. Let me also check this storm.
Alright, the only thing I'm getting in Deku Tree, just want to double check, is the boomerang from the lobby chest, and then I'm going to get hammer off of Goma.
Yes. Okay. That's all you need. Oh, I guess fire is in forest. We know that because of ZL logic. Fire cannot be in ice.
Oh. Yeah, fire's in forest. You're right. Yep. Yep. All right, Spike probably didn't talk about this, but as an adult, we have B1 skip here, and all right, I'm gonna... Oh, got it. Oh, we have to do it again because I forgot to get rid of the web, though. It's a little tricky because it's just something we don't normally do. We're never in here as an adult. Normally there's a different setup for child to do basement 1 skip, but...
Oh, man. Can she do it, chat?
I did it once. I got lucky the first try, but...
I believe in you, honey.
I have to break this web first. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
And then
all right, here
ice. We go. Oh, can she do it?
Woo! All right, we did it.
Yeah, let's go, rolling deep. I just gotta pick up one more stick back here. Actually, we'll be fine. So ice has to be shadow. So here's the dealio. But we also need hook shot. So we are 2 to 3 items from go mode. We pretty much guaranteed need a hook shot to beat this seed. I guess if you give us a hook shot, I think we're just straight up in go mode. Like, besides lights.
Yeah, so again, you should probably go to Jabu.
Yeah, I'm in here. I'm doing it.
Okay, I was like, that's probably where you want to be going, and I'm...
Because right now, a hook shot locks our Zelda's Lullaby. Because we need the hook shot in order to get into forest, which is actually fire, which gives us Zelda's Lullaby. Yep, it all makes sense, chat. Again, it's mind games. It's all a puzzle you're trying to complete.
Remind me where our save point is as an adult.
As an adult is Sacred Forest Meadow.
Oh, okay. Oh, we don't have really a good way to get back to Temple of Time as an adult here, then.
Yeah, it was kind of gross going back and forth between child and adult.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to wonder. I'm almost like, do I attempt... How hard is this boomerang trick? I don't know. Chat was cheering that on to learn that earlier. It's gonna be something a little tricky here.
I can, if you want to look over at the stream, I can show you the visual cue, and then I believe you can do it.
I mean, there's a lot of delay, though.
Right. Like, you would have to look over it. I think we have time. You'd have
to be there, and you're in Jabu right now, so that's kind of...
Yeah, but I can drop for roars here. Do you want me to do it?
I just don't want you to have to go and do all that.
It's literally Nocturne, and then I Furores right back. That's all it is. Here, I'm gonna take out this tentacle, because he looked at me funny.
I'm going to the desert and stuff right now anyways. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Because I should probably get that Song of Storms.
Alright, skipping the trash, skipping the trash.
I was going to say, this might be a good time for any messages from our host, if there are any.
Perfect, yeah. I was just about to say, actually, that we just got a $10 donation from either Hun, Hoon, or Honey. I'm not sure how to read that one. Hope one of those is correct. Which says, kudos to the organizers, runners, tech, mods, and chat for making this marathon entertaining for a good cause. Thank you very much. And I would like to take this opportunity to talk about the group that is actually putting this on. This marathon is being presented by the team at Fast Pace Events. Founded in January 2022, their mission is to promote mental health and LGBTQ+ awareness through speedrunning and to raise money for mental health and LGBTQ+ charities by beating games at a fast pace. You can find more information about the team by checking out their Twitter account over at twitter.com/fastpaceevents or by typing !FPE in chat to see the link tree. We would also like to send a massive shout out and thank you to Argic, who has offered us his channel this weekend to host this marathon. He streams every day apart from Thursday and Friday. Feel free to follow this channel if you like Sonic speedrunning, or join for casual gameplay every Tuesday.
Yeah, I just want to bounce off that little shout out there and just say that this has honestly been one of the best vibes of a marathon that I've taken a part in, and I've really enjoyed being part of this. So huge shout out to everyone behind the scenes who's just helped made this super enjoyable.
Yeah, I love getting to take place in all sorts of speedrunning marathons, including just seeing what the community has been able to put together. I love the production value of just everything on screen with the layouts and whatnot. How nice it's just been working with all the organizers of this, Amber, Argic, and the crew. So, yeah, thank you so much for having the both of us on. We were very excited when we were accepted for it. We were definitely popping off in our apartment, so.
Spike, have you done adult spirit checks?
I have not.
Okay, I'm gonna pop in and do that then and see if I might get locked out, but I'm here, so I'm gonna, do something different from you.
Cool. Yeah, again, it was a magic bean and a small key on the child side.
Yeah, so I might not get a small key on the adult side, but especially since I only have one check here without ZL, but I think it's worth checking while I'm here.
I think so.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get a bomb bag. Maybe I'll get an ice trap. That would even be more, Yay! Some people have got some channel points on the line for that, so.
I had to do some bonkers, resource management back there, chat, because since I didn't go get that Kokiri sword... Oh, it's the Kokiri Emerald. Cool. Since I didn't go get that Kokiri sword, I'm limited on the number of sticks that I can use throughout this dungeon. Deku sticks, fun fact, for anyone who doesn't, run OT or play Ocarina of Time a lot, Deku sticks are the same power as a Master Sword.
All right.
What balances it? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I got the boss key, so.
Okay, so we need that check.
I did get a key.
Doesn't get you further in the dungeon, but maybe. Yeah, there's a bunch of potential dungeons that might be our 4th or 5th at this point. Again, Din's Fire gets us DC. That locks that up for sure. Mm-hmm. Din's Fire and Hookshot both hold a lot of power.
Mm-hmm. Mirror Shield will let us finish. That
plus Hookshot, yeah.
Well, you don't need a Hookshot. You can climb that.
To get to the boss key? Or to get to the boss room?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. These little things.
Yeah, I mean, you could learn that strat now.
You can learn that, yeah. There are some pretty some pretty absurd strats that you can learn, chat, in order to, like, bypass. A lot of it is you're learning things to bypass the need for certain items, like we both did with the Deku Tree earlier. Normally you're supposed to have the slingshot to go through the basement of the Deku Tree. Neither of us needed it. Plus we were an adult can't use the slingshot. I don't know why he grew out of it, but he didn't want to use it anymore. Gonna use a cool strat here coming up in this next room pre-boss fight, where I'm gonna line myself up with a spot on the ground, aim all the way up, chuck the boomerang, and then do some side hops.
Alright. I think I am going to just go get the magic beans here, because I'm gonna want to get that small key anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a... Did you say that was Aurora's Wind? Am I...
The boulder up at the top of Death Mountain Crater is Furor's.
I just heard Boulder.
You just heard... Oh! Boulder of Destiny! No.
Yeah, I learned that. Someone's got points on that, and it's okay.
That's okay.
I would love to know what the boulder count is between Spike and I, at this point I feel like I've gotten many more than Spike, but I could be wrong.
The ice trap count, yeah.
Yeah, I am still trying to catch up on that, but while I am unmuted to tell you all about that, we do have $20 coming in from Lat Mackie. Thank you so much.
Yo!
Hey.
Lat Mackie Gamer has a show over on GDQ Hotfix. I love Lat Mackie, great member of the community. Yeah, sure, we'll pick up a piece of heart, because maybe it's an ice trap. Alright, so Jabu was a bunch of nothing. So you can go mode this dungeon whenever you want to come here.
Cool. Okay.
Cool. Vibing. Nice.
I'm gonna go over to Child Spirit, because I'm gonna want to get that key anyways. And I'll probably then Spike... I don't know, maybe I was thinking I could go... here's our options. One of us can do Spirit Temple checks. One of us can do Shadow Temple.
Yeah, do you want me to go hover into Shadow and do that?
Yeah, I think that'd be good too to like show off, because you'll do King Zora skip and...
Yeah, this is about to be so out of logic, chat, but it'll be fun. We'll have a good time.
Yeah.
I'll also do Bombchu Bowling while I'm walking through here.
Oh, good, yeah. It's because I'm gonna get my bomb bag, and then I can do Spirit and maybe GTG, or maybe I'll go, yeah, we have a lot of options. This is a great seed though for the marathon's sake, because Spike and I have been able to show off just a lot of different areas together, which has been really, really great. Sometimes you worry with in a marathon setting that you're gonna kind of go down the same path as each other, which we don't want to do that here, because we want to showcase as much of this game as possible for you all. I'm very glad it's been so diverse.
You can skip Bombchu Bowling, nothing's there. So, yeah, chat, I'm about to go do 2 different tricks to get stuff, to get into the Shadow Temple, what we know is the Shadow Temple. Where is this hook shot? I need to know. Can you show me? We haven't done Child Goron City? That's something.
Yeah, there's not much to do in there, though, you know? We don't have ZL.
Yeah.
And check the big rolling Goron, we don't have Din, so we can't get the pot spinning.
Whenever you get bombs, I haven't checked South Hyrule bombable checks yet. We can now plant the bean and do adult Lake Hylia stuff. So that's actually a nice little pocket of checks right there, actually.
So well, I'm child right now. You're adult, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm child, so I can go plant that bean.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to go to the graveyard anyways and get my bomb bag.
Yep.
So I'll plant Lake Hylia bean, I'll plant the graveyard bean.
Yep.
And then I'll head adult.
Yep.
And yeah.
I think those are all good things. I'll also check down on this Storms Grotto outside Goron City. Now we're trying to determine, the hook shot is really the big thing right now, chat. That's locking stuff off. Just going up to get this one little chickadee. Little chickadee check up here. And then I will go double out of logic. Check what's in Shadow Temple. If that's the hook shot, I'm popping off. But either way, it's like it's a not terribly long dungeon. I guess it's kind of long. And I can drop Farore's Wind in there to save my progress. Is it faster for me to just save quit right here? I don't know.
Have we checked the Cow of Destiny?
We have not checked the Cow of Destiny.
So there's this is what happens when you play a lot of rando chat, is there's checks you forget. Not this cow. I've forgotten about this cow a couple times, and she always has something. Oh. So I always worry about the cow. I call her the Cow of Destiny now, because...
I think... Oh, so the beans. Okay, so the Spirit Temple is on the Path of Spirit. So...
Okay.
And Mirror Shield is in the Storm's Grotto. I just got it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, that's very...
I know, I was like...
the Storm's Grotto, which one, Spike?
Outside Goron City.
Okay.
So you can get that in your big Goron sword when you go over there.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. That's probably... Spike, that sounded like a good...
Alright, chat, so I'm a little new to this strat, but... Let me see if I can get it. Side hop twice, hold back. Hey, we got it. So normally you're supposed to use Zelda's Lullaby in order to make the sea spread right there. Make sure that you can actually get into Zora's domain here as an adult. I do not have Zelda's Lullaby. Again, we need a hook shot to be able to do that. So instead, I'm going to come up here and check Shadow Temple. Now that's one part to the trick. Now I gotta do part two. I gotta do King Zora skip. Do a specific lineup here. It's gonna involve a lot of Ocarina of Time style setups. Little pull yourself up. Oh, we're gonna get... Oh, wow, that was just incorrect. Z target did not want to work right there. Alright, so we're setting it back up, chat. Back walk off here. We're gonna shield turn to the right to set our direction. Pull ourselves back up. Z target again. Side hop. Reset. Talk to Navi. Make sure she's okay.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Now I'm going to pause buffer, holding up right here. And we did it. Very nice.
Beautiful. And that's a very finicky trick, too, that Spike just did, so... If you're a little bit off, and you can get off in many different ways setting that up, it's not going to work, so...
Well, check what item is over
That definitely was one of the harder tricks that I remember trying to learn.
And then let me look down here real quick if I can't... I think that was just a piece of heart. I'm going to say there's a piece of heart down there. I don't know, chat, but I'm just going to say it is. So we know my process of elimination. This has to be Shadow. Go for it.
I was going to go down to Lake Hylia and do the bean checks, but I think based on you getting the mirror shield and finding where the mirror shield is and that hint about spirit leads to spirit, I think I'm going to head over to spirit first once I get the mirror shield.
I think because the beans were in spirit, I think you should still check Adult Lake. At least keep that in mind.
No, beans were in spirit.
Yeah.
I thought I
Yeah.
I
know, it's a lot to keep track of.
That could just be for the bombs then, though. Oy. All right. Well, this is what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna grab these bombs. Gonna go to Death Mountain Trail so I can get my mirror shield and check the Cow of Destiny.
Yes.
Have you checked the Redead Grotto in Kakariko?
Yeah, it's the winter heart piece if you want it. If you want to feel like a winner.
You know, I already know I'm a winner, so...
Yeah, okay, we've clarified that. Alright, so now we gotta face Dead Hand, which is just... How is this in a children's video game? Look at this thing, it's horrifying. I'm gonna try to one-cycle it with the big Goron sword. See if we can get it.
There's so many options. I'm sitting here.
I think you going to Spirit is
back into GTG while I'm here. Now that I have Bomb Bag.
Right.
And there's definitely out of logic stuff I can grab while there. Because I don't have a hook shot, but now that I have bombs, we can check a lot more in there.
Uh-huh.
And I already kind of dug into there.
Alright, Dead Hand has my first small key. One thing you definitely got to keep track of when you are doing these cooperative seeds, chat, is making sure that you are communicating, or at least keeping track of where all the goodies are.
Yeah, because that's like, so later on when Spike goes in the Forest Temple, I wrote down where all the keys are in there, so that way when he goes through there, he doesn't have to check unnecessary checks.
That being said, I am like in this mode where I kind of hope I never have to do Forest. Like I'm already doing Shadow, Spirit's already kind of set up. Really, Din's Fire is locking Dodongo's Cavern, which in Go mode is like a 4-second dungeon. That'd be great.
Alright, Cow of Destiny just gave me some love.
Utilize the hover boots right here. Gonna have an alternative method. Getting over to this bad boy. Yeah, anybody coming in late, if you're wondering what our goal is, both Nukes and I are trying to share information throughout the seed. What's going on, where we're finding checks. And once both of us have defeated any 5 dungeons, they can be the same 5, they can be different 5, doesn't really matter. Then we can get into Ganon's castle. Now, in addition to that, we also need the light arrows. We already have bow and magic to use the light arrows. We just got to find the lights themselves. And the nice thing about that item is that if you go up and talk to Ganon, like any great villain would, he tells you exactly his plan. He told you where he hid them. So you can sort of determine off of that if you can find it otherwise.
Yeah, so he'll let us know as soon as we get 5 dungeons. We can go chit-chat with him and find that out right away.
Have a little talking.
Just really, you know, that really is considerate of him as a villain.
Now, in order to beat Shadow Temple, I will need to beat Fire, so that's still hookshot locked.
And so it looks like, I do see this in chat, we are less than $100 away from hitting that antechamber incentive, so
yeah,
keep those coming. Y'all have been super, super generous. Again, this all goes towards this Trevor project, which is an absolutely phenomenal charity. So it all goes to a great cause.
And related to that,
thank y'all who've been able to donate, and thank y'all for just being here and watching, because even, you know, just keep in mind that even if you aren't able to donate, you being here helps raise up the viewership numbers, which helps the stream be more findable from other people. If you know, post about it on Twitter and stuff, there are definitely lots of ways to help get the word out about this awesome marathon we've got going on.
And every way is appreciated, including the way when you support us directly financially, as Supersonic just did, with a $20 donation, saying Nukes and Spike are both amazing, and this run has been very enjoyable to watch. Also wanted to thank everyone for being a part of this. Y'all are amazing. Much love. And as stated again, we are just about $70 away from the Antichamber bonus any % run, and also a little bit of fast-paced events history for you all. There was an event run by a very similar team called Fast Pace for Headspace, which was actually, I believe, named, or at least partially named, by the late, great, the only kid, which is very significant to a lot of the people on the team. And if we want to double the event that they had such a big part in with the event in their memory, we are less than $400 away. We just have to get to $7,582 in order to double what that event made. So if you would like to help us really ring in the name of this new team with style and passion, please, please, please donate to that. And don't forget to attach your donation to targets and polls. Thank you.
Thank you. Also, thank you, Supersonic, another great member of the community here. Just saw Supersonic in the race before this run, and yesterday doing some Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, that Sonic 1 race, anybody who maybe came in at the start of the Zooter Seed, right before this, we had a Sonic 1 three-way glitchless race between three amazing Sonic 1 glitchless runners. Tooch and Candy joining Supersonic for that, and it was very, very fun to watch. Highly recommend going to check it out. Quick little 23-minute race, in and out. It's good stuff. All right, so Shadow leading to a bunch of nothing. I'm prepping it as one of my 5 dungeons. We need a hook shot.
I'm in. I committed to GTG Spike. I was gonna throw that out there. I was like, you know what? I've already touched this. I already set up the silvers without a hook shot. I'm gonna go ahead and dive in here. You know, there might not be a hook shot in here, but there could be a hook shot, hook shot in here.
Absolutely.
We could have a Dins in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these checks done while I'm here.
I think that's good. Again, we're just covering all of our density chat as we're going through. I am then gonna go over to Spirit and see if it's linear. Nuke's brought up a lot of good options for what this might be talking up this path. At this point, the Spirit path has to be leading to a hook shot in some form. Oh, I guess it doesn't have to because of beans. Yeah.
Also, that right there is called a ground jump. I don't think we really have touched on ground jumps yet.
We haven't
which
done
was
them
another
yet,
reason why I wanted to come in here. Normally, that's one of the most powerful tricks we can use in here to skip a lot. The seed has been unusual in the way that we haven't found ourselves in a position to use it. Basically, you set up a bomb to hit your shield in a way that it puts Link in a state where if you go to do a backflip, he actually jumps up and reaches. I got golden gauntlets in here.
Oh,
Not
okay.
super helpful,
But that is 8 potential light arrow locations right there. 9, actually.
So back of GTG silver block room.
Yeah, that's actually very useful to know. That's good. That gives us a lot more possibilities where we could find our lights. I still don't have a bottle.
Yeah, that's a strength back there. Again, I'm gonna explode this door and we're gonna do a ground jump. So all you do, put the bomb down, RB, AZ, gotta hit it like that. There you go, there's your lesson. Come up here, we go to do a backflip, but the inputs are doing a backflip, and da-da-da. I actually don't have a lot of arrows right now, so I'm a little sweaty about this.
Hook shot in Spirit.
That's what I thought, but
we are in 5 dungeon. You know what? Just to cover for it, I'm just gonna drop back down real quick and get the Z. Oh wait, I can't get the ZL check. I can't do that. But
it's gonna be a ZL-less. I'm gonna go ahead and finish GDG here though, but
oh my god,
we should be good now with that hook shot to actually get our 5 dungeons down. But we still do need those light arrows.
Yeah. Oh, this is what? Okay. There it. Wow. We routed the poop out of this. That was very good. I need 2 small keys here. We're not quite in go mode because we still need. Oh wait, no. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Because yeah, now we can go beat fire. We can go beat fire. We can go beat. Okay, yeah. This is all. We are in go mode, chat. We have entered go mode. It took a while to piece it together in my head.
Okay. Just so you know, Spike, the light arrows are in GTG. You have to go and do the eyeballs and then go into the other room. So it's not the eyeball check, but it's the... Yeah. I'm still gonna do this because if I can get Din's fire from in here, I feel committed here.
Yeah, Din's would get you a very quick DC.
I got Rudos. That's not helpful.
Finally, we have a bottle. Okay, we are in Spirit Go mode. So do you think I should keep checking things, or should I just now rush through the dungeons?
I think if we can find that Din's, I don't know. I'm trying to think. As long as we can beat Spirit, because then it's what we do, Spirit and Shadow, right? Is that our plan here?
Yeah, it's Spirit, Shadow, Fire right now.
Fire. I might do Spirit and then Fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking you do.
I'm just clearing up GTG here at this point. I'm gonna check the center chest. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna head straight to, I think, Fire Temple, because...
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be something different, and then I don't have to deal with going all the way to... Yeah, Shadow's gonna be a lot, and if we can get an early boss key for Fire, then I'll be good.
Yeah. And again, it's Baron anyway, so... Okay, yeah, I had to take those dudes out. They did not want to give me the opportunity to shoot here. Man, Chat, this happens with Randomizer.
Oh, I should probably go to Spirit Temple first so I can get my hook shot.
Yeah. So on the adult climb, you will get hook shot and a bottle. Or not a bottle, a heart container.
Okay. And then I think I need 2 more keys.
Yes. So then you're going to do the lobby fire arrow check right there.
Oh, I don't have fire arrows. Ew, gross.
Oh, do you know?
I
Okay.
Need more arrows. I have 1 arrow right now.
But otherwise you could push the statue if you want.
I have 1 arrow, Spike. I have to fight. I don't know if there's arrows in the pots in here.
I'm not sure to think where you can get it. I mean, if nothing else, you can drop furores and then just go to Kakariko and buy some.
I also still need another. Where's our second one, Spike?
In the child climb room, you can get a bottle and the other key. So you can just check the higher up chests and just see if you can find your 3rd key there.
Yeah, I might just do that instead of, yeah.
There's an okay chance you will find a small key there. There are, if anyone's wondering, like, oh, why can you... There are 5 small keys and 1 boss key in this dungeon. If you're purely go-moding it and using them smart, you only need 3 small keys, but there are situations where the keys can lock each other enough.
Mm-hmm. And just to note, the game, so Ocarina of Time Randomizer is designed to let you always complete the full thing. So you can never, like, incorrectly use your keys in a dungeon and lock yourself out of finishing. Well, it's programmed very, very nicely so that way you can always get all the checks no matter if you use your keys in the worst possible way.
Yeah, seeds are always completable. And I also, like, every time we do these for marathon runs, tell people, Ocarina of Time Randomizer is incredibly accessible.
Mm-hmm.
I think anybody can play this and have a really good time with it.
Yeah, I definitely, if you're watching this right now and you're wanting to get into this at all, or if you're thinking, you know, they're doing all these tricks, I don't know how to do this, and I'm not, like, I'm really interested. First seed I ever did, and I think Spike is kind of in the same boat.
Yep.
13 hours.
Yep.
But you can make it very, very customizable and, you know, learn tricks. A lot of these tricks are actually really easy to learn. Super, super accessible game to get into. And if you know, feel free to come into either mine or Spike's stream. We have resources there. We'd be happy to help you. if you're at all interested. Spike and I both stream a lot of Ocarina of Time Randomizer, as well as some other things. But did you check, Spike, like the iron knuckles and those invisible checks?
I did not. So that whole wing could have the next key.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking right now. But I wanted to make sure you hadn't been in here before I start doing all that.
I just skipped the ZL lock stuff because obviously I don't have that.
Yeah.
All right, Twinrova is down. So that is my third dungeon, chat. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to go beat fire. I need to go beat fire and then
dungeons you've cleared, but do you know how many ice traps you've hit?
Ooh. I'm going to guess I've hit 9 or 10.
I have no idea.
And I'm going to say double for nukes.
Well, I've gone through and counted them all, and the totals are Nukes has 10 and Spike has 7. And I was expecting Spike to have less than he did, but something that played a part was Nukes found 2 ice traps that Spike promptly walked into on his own. So ignoring those, it is a literal double in terms of ice traps.
That's great.
Also, while I'm unmuted, I do have a $15 donation from Uwu It's a Wooloo, saying, "Uwu, what a bunch of cuties hosting this event. Runners, behind-the-scenes workers, all y'all. Uwu." Thank you.
Thank you so much, Uwu. Yeah, it's great hearing a lot of our community members jumping in, throwing down those donations. Again, Anti-Chamber, if anyone is in the crowd and they're like, I've never heard of that game, it is a super, super sick speedrun. I compare it a lot to like Portal speedruns, if you like that kind of aesthetic and that kind of like pacing to the movement and whatnot. So if you've never watched it, it is well worth it. Definitely get that incentive in there, absolutely. So now I'm going through my 4th dungeon, going through fire, and the unique thing about this dungeon is that right at the beginning of the dungeon is the boss room. So as soon as we find the boss key, we can stop playing the dungeon.
I don't know why I thought I wouldn't have to do Shadow, but I definitely have to do Shadow. That's our 5th dungeon. Am I missing? Oh, no, Jabu! I can go do Jabu. Okay. Because there was, in my head, I was like, oh, shoot, I have to do, okay. So I guess I'll figure out from you where that boss key is in fire.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I can kind of determine,
Yup.
Because it would be nice to not have to do Shadow Temple, but...
Yeah, you already did Forest. Basically, Forest and Shadow are the 2 longest dungeons in the game, and Nukes and I are each going to do a different one. And that's what's cool about doing co-op for these 5 dungeons, is there are a lot of seeds where you can just do different dungeons, depending on what's optimal for you.
Yeah, and that's why also we wanted to do this settings for the marathon, because it allows Spike and I to do different dungeons, so you all get more content that way, which I really, really like for marathon purposes.
I should have come down here. I want these bombs because I'm going to try to do a quick kill on Volvagia whenever I get to fight Volvagia. Again, hopefully the fire temple isn't too rude right here and it gives us the boss key before too much longer. Right now it's all small keys.
Oh, that jerk.
Jerk muffin?
You know, just Twinrova things.
Yeah. So, chat, undeniably, the worst boss in this video game is definitely Twinrova.
Yes. All the bosses honestly have great strats for them, but Twinrova is basically, you're trying to line them up and get away from them and hook shot them so that way they stay in place if they're lined up, but they still will sometimes just not cooperate, and there's only so much you can... I feel like this is the one boss that this is the least... You can still do strats to control it, but it's still the least consistent compared to other bosses, at least.
Yeah, because there's no barrier for where they can fly to. and there's no determination for, like, they'll only fly around and waste your time for this amount of time. Nah, they can fly around for basically as long as they want. They could be nice and, like, basically stay still and give you multiple blasts in a row in Cycle 1. Cycle 2 is actually completely consistent if the player's good. But Cycle 1 is a nightmare.
Coming up here, I can kind of... I don't think Spike really got to explain this during his fight with Twin Rova. So we're now in the Phase 2. I'm going to go ahead and store a jump slash here. And then these 3 first hits in the beginning are always going to be the same. She doesn't start shuffling them up until you've done enough damage to her. So I already have that stored jump slash here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and get on the same platform right here as her and get ready. And as soon as she comes down, I can start doing my power crouch stabs with that stored jump slash. And with the big Goron sword, easy peasy. It's a little tighter with the Master Sword, but still doable to do the same strat and get her down first try.
You nailed it?
Yeah.
Good stuff, gamer. Now I'm going to do...
Goron.
Now I've got a boss fight here with Volvagia, my 4th boss of the seed. And I'm going to be abusing the fact that this boss actually has 2 hitboxes. There's the one that flies up in the air and then goes into the hole. And then there's the one that you play whack-a-mole with. I'm actually going to damage this little corner of the hole right here. Oh, is it the closer? Ooh, we might be able to make this work. Ooh, alright, so we're gonna be a little under-damaged. Yeah, I'm gonna actually
just take the boss key in there, real quick.
It's in the big room on the right, so you just need to get the first spot for a small key, go in the big room, go on the right side for the bombable, and then you're good. Easy peasy.
What reward did I get there? I went to look. Okay. Yeah, that's a great quick dungeon then. So then all I have to do after this is go do Jabu Jabu.
And I need to go finish up Shadow, so... Yeah. And I need to also go get the light arrow, so you're probably a little ahead of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say so. But with that, I can finally go get my
quicker dungeons here, but not too far apart from each other, honestly.
So I'm going to go get ZL. You can completely skip ZL this scene.
Oh, you're getting ZL. Why are you getting ZL?
So I can beat Shadow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, chat, so normally, even with the big Goron sword, that takes 3 jump slashes in order to defeat Volvagia. But by me bombing the holes that she flies into, I hurt that lingering hitbox to make it to where I can do a 2-cycle. If I had remembered where to place it, I'm relatively new to the bomb version of that strat. I could have 1-cycled it even, but that's okay.
It's on the right side, correct?
Right side, yes. What is the... We're in the same boat where it's going to be obnoxious for me to get going, child.
Yep. Yep, that's the one... That was, like, the one bad thing about this. Like, the best thing you can do is go to the graveyard and walk from there.
Yeah, I guess that is actually my best... Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the best I got.
5 Deku Nuts, unfortunately, for this fight here. I'm going to do the same strats, but I'm only going to be able to do 5 total. You want more than that, but...
Oh, that's right, because you got Bomb Chews.
I got Bomb Chews in GTG, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good, at least. At least with the big Goron sword, as long as you can get 2 explosions off, you can 2-cycle.
Yeah. I just won't be able to get the 1 cycle, because I don't have enough nuts.
I'm dumb. I forgot. Yeah, ZL's on Burning Kakariko. That's all I needed. This whole seed's a blur, chat. I should have checked the composer.
Did we want to have time for some messages from our host here?
Yes, because we're both in go mode. We're just trying to get to the end of the seed. Let's hear them. If we got any donations, chat, I want to hear us raise a bunch here for the Trevor Project as Nukes and I are finishing up.
Well, thank you. We do have a $25 donation from Necrofits. No comment, but appreciated all the same. And during this time, I would like to extend our brief thanks to Chill Hop Music for being the provider of much of the intermission music. If you'd like to check out their music level, please follow the link via the !Chill Hop command in the chat, as well as Overclock Remix for being the provider of the Sonic remixes that have been playing in the intermissions of the Sonic and the Knuckles collabs. You can check out their music at ocremix.org or by doing !OCR in the chat. And if we have a little bit of extra time, I could talk a little bit more about the Trevor Project.
Absolutely, I'd love to hear about it.
So, the Trevor Project is a organization that works to save young lives by providing support through free and confidential suicide prevention and crisis intervention programs on platforms where young people spend their time. A 24/7 phone lifeline, chat, text, and soon-to-come integrations with social media platforms. They always aim to be there for LGBTQ youth in crisis with a clear message. They should be proud of who they are and that they're not alone. They are currently doing a lot of research towards LGBTQ suicidology in order to ensure that their services reduce the risk of suicide and help people learn of the mental health issues affecting LGBTQ youth, help get rid of some of the stigma around that, and provide a safer space for those. And they also do a lot of advocacy to help protect LGBTQ rights, working at the local, state, and federal levels to advocate for legislation that protects the rights of LGBTQ people. So if you think that's a worthy cause and you'd like to put your money towards that, along with commemorating Kids Memory and along with donating to our fantastic goals and polls, please feel free to type !donate in the chat and show some of your love that way. We are actually just under $30 in order to meet the Anti-Chamber bonus any percent run. And remember, any money you donate can be put towards targets and polls. You don't have to pick one or the other. So if you decide, you know what, I want to put $30 towards Anti-Chamber, and I want to make Becky $2 away from Scoobert for the Nintendogs dog, you can do both with the same $30. So consider that, chat.
That's high value right there.
Alright, now chat, we need to find out if the Zooter gods and or nukes will have mercy on me. So, I don't have Din's Fire, and there is a 33% chance that I can get the small key that will allow me to beat Bongo Bongo to get my 5th dungeon. Am I allowed to clip?
I mean, that sounds like a... You know I'm gonna be the voice in your ear telling you, do it. You can cheaty glitch. You can cheaty glitch. It's a marathon. We're not in a competitive race. Now normally, so this clip that Spike might have to do, that's normally not allowed in any of the competitive scene races. But I do think it's a simpler clip, and I think it's cool to show off in these settings here, so.
Yeah. Because again, that's just the competitive, like the standard settings to it. What I'm going to be doing is a very simple trick that anybody at home can do. I'll show you how to do it if we get there. I might not need it. There are 3 checks left here in Shadow Temple. One of them I have access to. 2 I do not without access to Din's Fire, which has been the thorn in our side this season. We just can't find it. So I'm gonna knock down this bridge first. That's Bongo Bongo, but Nintendo back in 1998 decided to put a hat on a hat. So that is a small key locked door that gets you to the boss key locked door right behind it. So I don't know why, but we're on our way. We gotta find this key. So let's first go check out. Try to remember how to just go through this maze. If ow! I got punched in the face. Alright, there's a 1 in 3 chance. We call this the manager right here, chat. Have any problems with your Shadow Temple, your Zooter needs? Go back, talk to the manager. He's abysmal, but trust me, he sucks.
Heading into Jabu Jabu here. So Spike, you're at the end of Shadow Temple here?
Yep, and I'm gonna need to clip.
We're gonna be pretty close here, because you're finishing up your final dungeon. I have to go through Jabu, but... Yeah, I've got to go through Jabu, which should be not too long. And then, we both will be heading into Ganon's castle. So, I think actually we somehow timed this out very, very well.
It is actually impossible for me to not get mixed around like this. Okay, so here's gonna be the stretch out. Again, normally you're supposed to have Ginspire to do this. However, one of these two chests has my last small key. So I'm going to walk into it right here, and I need... Okay, I didn't see it. Okay. I might have to drop Farore's Wind and come back in. I haven't done this in a couple years, but it's still a relatively easy trick. I need this Redead to look at me and freeze me. He's not standing up. Why is he not standing up?
So, Spike, you gotta walk up to the wall, do a slash to wake him up, and then just keep walking into the wall. But you need a slash. Basically, go up to the wall, do one slash, don't keep slashing or else you might not freeze correctly, and then keep walking into the wall.
Hey, there we go. Hey, a gold scale, sick. Alright, so it's not that one. So the only way to get out of here now, chat, that I've clipped through, is I need to let it void me out, and then I do it again. So it's a 50-50, I guessed wrong. I'm assuming the same thing over here.
I unfortunately do have to take Rudo still through this whole dungeon. We need... Without powers combined is the only way to get through Jabu.
I gotta wait for this to void me out again. Alright, so chat, just do exactly what Nukes just told me to do. Walk up, slash once, that wakes up the Redead, and then it'll freeze you in place, but the wall's gonna keep moving.
I just want to say, too, if we haven't already met that anti-chamber bonus, I want to see that $30 or less get met now before Spike and I finish the race. It's now a race.
Oh, come on! I need to go get lights!
No, it's a race between us and chat, Spike.
Oh!
Will they meet the incentive, or will we finish the seed first?
Let's do it. Bring it.
Well, it would have been a lot closer of a race. Big Head 1 just donated $20, saying great streams for a great cause, which thank you very much for your donation. But if you wanted to use that to help win the race against Nukes and Spike, unfortunately it was not put towards any incentives, which you can do with your donation. And for those of you just coming in from the raid, welcome, welcome. This is The Only Marathon, presented by Fast Pace Events, is a marathon in commemoration of the late, great The Only Kid, who is a very beloved member of the speedrunning community, and we are raising money for the Trevor Project, which is an LGBTQ+ advocacy and help organization. So if that's a cause you care about, or just in general, if you would like to help out a new speedrunning marathon team reach their goals, it would be very appreciated. And as I say that, thank you to Voiced for donating $25 with no comment, bringing us very, very close to the Antichamber run, and also within $20 of Becky to overtake Scoobert in the Nintendogs pool. So if you want to affect either of those, go, go, go.
$8, chat. That's all we need.
You can win the race here, chat. I know Spike and I have been going here, but
it's up to y'all.
Just need a few more bucks. And every dollar counts. Again, like, you know, if you can only put like $1 towards the Trevor Project here, it all goes to a great cause, and it all adds up to make a difference.
Oh, I need to go. So what's my... I think just a save quit is my fastest way. So you said it's in GTG on the Scarecrow chest. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm making my way over there to get my light arrows.
You might finish this before me, Spike.
What do you still have left to do?
Jabu.
Is that your last dungeon, though?
Yeah.
How far in are you?
You know, fighting tentacles and...
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I really think we're gonna be very close, actually. That's my perception, anyways.
I get the fact that we don't have Bolero. We don't have Bolero and we don't have Prelude.
Yeah.
Is a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit silly. I don't need to go back, child, but Nukes at least, she has. Serenade is a nice, fast way to get back to the Temple of Time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes, but only if you're a
child.
child, because it's the owl is only there as a child to take you up. Owl does not carry adult Link, unfortunately. Although you are tall, you weigh more, and the owl would not, you know.
It's going by Donkey
like
Kong
you know,
64 rules. It can only carry tiny, it can't carry chunky.
All right, Rudo, we get it. We get it. Come on, girlfriend. We're racing here. Come on.
We're racing here. Come on. Making my way back. Ow! I got hit by the boulder. That one was not of destiny, but they've all been hurting me tonight. The boulders have not been on my side.
Alright, so this Octorok, we let him plow us. He turns around, exposes his backside. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, we're done. Makes that fight really easy. One-shots them with a jump slash from the stick. Again, as we mentioned earlier, Deku sticks actually have the equivalent to Master Sword power here. So, that is definitely our strongest attack here as a child.
Well, speaking about being done, we actually got 2 donations in at the same time.
Let's
with
go.
2131 from Lingomaniac88 with no comment. Thank you very much. And $20.04 from Chocolate Dave saying it's not a race. And that it is not. We have officially met the incentive for the Anti-Chamber bonus any percent run, which is very, very appreciated. And if you care about the bid wars, you just passed.
Yee.
All right, chat.
Oh, chat, I need Scoobert.
That's now in the lead. Okay, I just got my lights. Chat, you have until Nukes and I get out of here. And then probably
see, Spike, you're a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm walking over.
Baronade.
I'll finish a few minutes ahead of you. Not much at all. Which is always what you like to see in a co-op.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a sign of there was really good communication between the players, despite me just walking into GTG when she told me to do that earlier. Don't worry about it. But it's signs of you split up all the checks and everything really, really well. I love Nukes' call to clear GTG. Got so many good checks at potentially finding lights. The golds very well could have led to lights. As turns out, the lights were just in. Yeah, that cut down on a lot of searching for both of us.
Oh, heck. About to have a real clean fight here with Baronade, but I got too speedy. Got Sonic on the mind today.
And I would say, I'm glad we didn't make me go try to find Dins. Because it was that or me go do all the Forest Temple, which is the most linear dungeon. You hate doing it co-op.
Yeah, I could have let myself have won the co-op race here by making Spike. But honestly, no, that was... And I think it's good for a marathon setting to show off those, even though if we were in a competitive race here, that would not abide by the rules, but we're here to have fun. We're here to raise money for the Trevor Project. We're here to, show off how great speedrunning is. With that, I have slain it's Baronade Jelly? What is Baronade?
I don't know, it's electric jelly.
A virus?
Jellies are electric, right? I don't know. A virus is honestly probably the best way to describe it. Alright, walking into Ganon's castle right now again. That rainbow bridge spawned from us beating any 5 dungeons in the game, and now we have to do the climb. 3 series of fights right here.
And I'll be shortly behind Spike here. doing the same stuff. We're gonna warp over to Lake Hylia, take the owl up, and I gotta go back adult, but I'll be not too far behind.
Gonna use some jump slashes right here. Pretty consistently, that Stalfos will try to do a jump slash. Jump slash does 2 damage, but as you can see, it exposes their weak point, which is stabbing them right at the knees, right there.
So Spike, I have to ask, how many Deku nuts do you have right now?
I have plenty.
You have plenty.
Yeah, I have plenty, yeah.
You have at least 10?
I have 17. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
I just like to keep track of that, you know.
Yeah, you know. Taking out the iron knuckles back there. That strat's definitely a lot easier with the big Goron sword. You just take him out in 3 crouch stabs instead of 6, like you would with the Master Sword. Now doing a little back walkage. On our way up. Anyone wondering why we backwalk everywhere? Backwalking, as long as you're going more than like 4 rolls worth of movement, is faster than rolling. So if you got like a long, relatively straight stretch, it's good to do it. Yeah. Technically, the fastest is if you did frame perfect side hops, but we're not doing frame perfect side hops. And that's a very easy piece of speed tech to know when playing Ocarina of Time. You need to cross the field, and you got a long distance. Line yourself up and hold yourself back and get going.
Yeah.
So now
you can use even, if you're playing casually, just to get through the Hyrule field a little bit faster. Backwalking is definitely the way to go. That's what I honestly love, is learning little movement speed tech like that I can use, even if I'm not speedrunning a game. It can help make my casual playthroughs go a little bit faster.
Alright, nice 1 cycle there on Ganondorf. We do a nice little jump slash and manipulate our position on the board. So we can, oh yeah, I don't have to do jump slash. So we can not have to fall down and get that immediate knockback with the bottle. Nukes will go into more detail about that in just a second. But now I'm going to go in. So here's the fun thing about Ganon the pig, the final boss. There's obviously this scripted sequence where he knocks away your Master Sword. Oh no, what am I going to do? Everybody's a kid. You probably use the big Goron sword. If you didn't have that, you could use the Megaton hammer. Fun fact though, you can use literally anything, and I mean anything, to damage Ganon. There is one enemy in the game that takes damage, actual damage, to the Deku Nuts. And that is the final boss of the video game, the pig. So if you're a beginner, you're having a hard time figuring out how to aim your crouch stabs, just do this. Roll through his leg, throw the Deku Nut. I'm literally not aiming this whatsoever. I'm throwing it in the general vicinity of his tail. 10 Deku Nuts later, phase 1 of Ganon will be down. Yeah, I think this is a great beginner strat.
The devs were nice enough that they literally made it so that way, as long as you had some supply, which you can even get more supplies while you're doing that fight there, they designed it so that you can just beat him with whatever you got, including the Deku Nuts, which I'm sure most of us didn't think to even try that, but...
The vast majority of us, when we were kids, we got one little thing of Deku Nuts and we're like, oh, these seem useless, and never used them again. But as we've established in this randomizer, they're some of your best tools. Great for, like, stunning a lot of enemies. A lot of cool room strategies, like back in Jabu and Forest Temple. And even here on the final boss. Not the fastest way. Again, you could store the Master Sword jump slash going into this phase, and then utilize either the big Goron sword or the Megaton hammer, crouch stab with those, which again is just hold R and press B. That's all those are. and you can do all that Master Sword damage. Everything,
which everything else is only one hit. Everything else is the same. It's one hit of damage, whether you're using a Deku Nut or a big Goron sword, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right,
Yep,
Spike?
that's 100% correct.
So you're literally on Ganon doing the same amount of damage with the Deku Nut as you would the big Goron sword, unless you save that Master Sword damage before the Master Sword gets flung away in the cutscene.
Yeah, which Nukes, I'm sure, will show that off when she gets into it.
Yeah.
I always like to whoever
to fight Ganondorf now.
Yep. So we'll switch focus over to you.
My dude.
My dude.
Kind of touch on this. Spike didn't get to. Go to store the jump slash here. Jump on the edge, and as long as I don't move, Ganon will power up his thing. And I'm going to use a bottle to hit it back. It has more frames, and we don't have to play tennis because we're so close. And now we're just going to use that stored damage. Uh-oh. That was not... It's okay. Okay. It's okay.
2 seconds on
Just
the
do
way.
it again. Oh, he's angry today.
Oh, he angry? He's slamming down? Bringing the 5 slamma jam.
Also, if you want during this phase, just hit him with the light arrows, he's down. Which is another thing that a lot of people actually do not know. They normally think you have to let him do that attack, and he's actually vulnerable right there, the same as if you tennised him. Alright, so yeah, what I'm going to do here, as we talked about, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the Master Sword real quick. I'm going to equip the hammer for crouch stabs. We're going to do a jump slash here with the Master Sword. That's going to store the Master Sword power, which is more powerful than anything else against Ganon. And I'll be able to use crouch stabs with either the hammer or the big Goron sword to get him down much faster.
Would you mind if I fired off some donations quickly?
Yep, if she's finished up, let's do it.
All right, so we have $10 from Remnings, which says, Spike, Spike, Spike. I thought you learned. In crowd control, chat always wins. It applies here too. We have $4.96 from Anonymous. Thank you very much. We have $10 from Wolf Shadow that says, I think I heard you only need $8, so let me give 10 and top it off. Much love and light to all. Well, thank you for that. And we have $25 from the Sound Defense that says, Nukes wants Scoobert, and I shall deliver Scoobert.
Yeah!
And while that's being said, Scoobert has barely edged out Becky. The total difference is $1.96.
Wow.
So if you want to be an agent of chaos and bring Becky back up over Scoobert, it's a very cheap bet. But if you want to Scoobert to take home everything, you know what to do.
Let's go, Scoobert!
And since we did complete the anti-chamber bonus any percent run incentive, we now have a new incentive opened up for Discworld for the runner, Mendez, to do a Rincewind cosplay. That is a $500 incentive in order to meet that, and we are $25 of the way through. And I mean, hey, Mendez is the restreamer right now. So if you want to show your support when they are most likely to see it, then do it before this runs over. Thank you.
Real quick, time is when I slash Ganon, because we end time when both seeds are done, and time. That was not much warning. GG.
GG. Perfect, Justin. 2:25.
Yeah.
Just 5 minutes under.
Awesome. We did it.
Yeah, I'm glad we did.
I want to make sure we get this marathon moving along because I know we are a little bit behind schedule. But I just want to thank again everyone, all the staff and volunteers and stuff behind the scenes who have done a fantastic job putting together this marathon in honor of the only kid. I'm sure they would be very proud of all the hard work we've done and all the money we've raised for the Trevor Project. This has been, again, a really fantastic marathon to be a part of. And again, if anyone is interested in learning more about Ocarina of Time Randomizer, or you've enjoyed the run, please make sure to follow Spike and I on Twitch. We both would be happy to help anyone who's interested in getting into this, get into Ocarina of Time Randomizer. It's a great, great game. And I just love seeing more people get involved in the community. And Spiked, if you had anything else to say here.
Yeah, something was stuck in my throat. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was what I wanted to say. Sorry for that. No, just thank you so much for having both of us. This is a joy to get to be a part of. Love getting to work with Argic and Amber and everybody else here on the crew. This has been an incredible event. I am going to be back on doing commentary for Supreme's run of DKC2 in like an hour. Let's keep getting those donations in, guys. Can we hit $10,000 for this event? I believe in us. Let's do it. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. It was lovely to have you. And with that said, we are going to be going over to an intermission shortly. But before that, we are going to be playing a memory from Ryan Ford to help commemorate Kid. So thank you all for watching. Please stick around. We will be right back.
In memory of the only kid, yeah, they were a bright, cheerful person. Really enjoyed their energy a lot. I didn't know them too well, but we first met for Fast Pace for Headspace in November, and yeah, they were helping me do like the tech check and stuff, and they were hanging out in the call after the event ended for an hour. So yeah, they always had like a really good attitude, like for the brief time that we met. So yeah, may they rest in peace. I hope that we do good service during the Only Marathon as well.